Do you ever feel like no matter what you try, your life just doesn't improve? You start working out only to quit 2 weeks later. You eat clean for 3 days, then binge on the fourth. You tell yourself you're too busy, too tired, or even too far gone to even bother. But here's the truth. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a 1-hour gym session. You don't even need to feel motivated all the time. Because the reality is, no one ever does. What people don't realize is that what you need is simply momentum. And momentum can be strategically built with just 8 minutes. Commit to that and everything else starts to change. Not just your body, but your energy, your mood, your habits, and your entire life. Let's start with the first part of this 3-step framework, your body. Because yes, 8 minutes can make a difference. Not because it burns thousands of calories, but because it gives you the one thing most people never build, consistency. This isn't about doing more, it's about finally doing something that sticks. And when it comes to building momentum, 8 minutes is the sweet spot. It's short enough that you won't talk yourself out of it, but intense enough that your body will feel it. And once you feel it, you start believing in it. Here's how it works. You're going to rotate through 8 exercises. Each one is 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest. Complete 2 full rounds and you'll be done in 8 minutes flat. For the first exercise, diamond push-ups. These target your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Keep your reps clean and controlled. Elbows tucked, body in a straight line. And don't just move fast, make every rep count. Exercise 2, body weight squats. Drive through your heels, squeeze your glutes at the top. Keep your knees tracking over your toes and don't rush the reps. For exercise 3, plank to push-ups. Start in a forearm plank. Push up to your hands, one arm at a time, and back down again. This lights up your core and builds pressing strength at the same time. Exercise 4, lunges, alternating legs. Step forward, drop straight down, and push through your front heel. Keep your chest up. Focus on control, not just speed. Exercise 5, mountain climbers. Bring your knees toward your chest as fast as you can. It's cardio, it's core, and it will get your heart rate through the roof. Exercise 6, hollow body hold. Lie on your back. Lift your legs and shoulders slightly off the floor. Press your lower back into the ground and hold. Brace like someone's about to punch you in the gut. Exercise 7, pike push-ups. Start in a downward dog position. Lower your head toward the floor between your hands, then push up. This targets your shoulders in a way regular push-ups just can't. Exercise 8, burpees. Drop down, kick your feet back, jump up, and repeat. This isn't about pace. It's about pushing yourself when your body wants to quit. And yes, you'll consider quitting life entirely around rep 5. Trust me, that's totally normal. Now here's the beauty of this routine. It's scalable, which means beginners can go slower, and those more advanced can push harder. But it's also flexible. You can do it in your bedroom, your hotel room, even outside in the sun. And best of all, it's over before your excuses can kick in. You're not just training your muscles, you're training your discipline. You're stacking wins. And after a few days of doing this, you stop asking, can I really do this? And start thinking, what else can I do? This is the workout that flips the switch, the one that gets you moving again, no matter how long you've been stuck. Even Magic Zippo from my last video has been crushing it with a home workout, just like this one. So you've got your 8-minute workout, the thing that starts your momentum. But now let's talk about the stuff that keeps it going. Because if you want real change, the kind that shows up in the mirror and stays with you for life, you can't just train your muscles, you've got to train your lifestyle. And it doesn't need to be complicated. Which brings us to step 2 of this 3-step framework. Here are 4 core habits that will multiply the effects of your 8-minute routine without adding stress or complexity. Habit 1, eat real food. Not meal plans, not detoxes, not macro spreadsheets, just real whole foods. Think protein, fruits, veggies, quality carbs, stuff your body actually recognizes. Because here's what most people don't realize. When you're under eating protein or overloading on processed food, your recovery suffers, your cravings spike, and your body holds onto fat like it's doing you a favor. Protein especially is key. It helps repair muscle, keeps you full, and actually burns more calories just to digest. For a simple rule, 1 high-protein meal per day, then build from there. Habit 2, walk more. No, it's not too basic, and yes, it works. 8 to 10,000 steps a day can change everything. Why? Because it increases your daily calorie burn without increasing fatigue. It lowers stress hormones like cortisol and improves blood flow, especially to the muscles you're trying to grow. It also clears your head, boosts your mood, and helps lock in your new identity. If nothing else, aim for a 10-minute walk after every meal. It's free fat loss, and it adds up fast. Habit 3, sleep better. This one hurts, because most people treat sleep like it's optional. But it's not. Sleep is where the results actually happen. When you're sleep deprived, your hunger hormones go haywire. Your body becomes more insulin resistant, and fat loss slows to a crawl, even if your training and diet are perfect. 7 to 8 hours per night, every night. That's the rule. And no, I'm fine with 5 hours doesn't count. You're not built different, you're just used to being tired. Prioritize sleep, and your energy, focus, and progress will skyrocket. Habit 4, get sunlight. This sounds random, but it's one of the most powerful habits you can build. 10 minutes of natural sunlight in the morning tells your brain, hey, It's time to wake up. It boosts dopamine, improves mood, and regulates your circadian rhythm, which means you fall asleep easier at night, you stay more alert during the day, and your hormones function like they're supposed to. So get outside every day, even for just 5 minutes. It'll do more for your body than half the supplements in your cupboard. And here's the truth. If you do these things, even at 70% effort, your results will outpace most people giving 100% to a plan they can't stick to. This is how that momentum I was talking about earlier in this video turns into transformation. And it brings us to the final framework, the one that rewires your identity for good. Here's where everything really changes, and it has nothing to do with exercises or meal plans. Because the truth is, the strongest bodies don't come from the perfect workout. They come from people who start thinking differently. See, most people try to change their body while still thinking like the person who let it fall apart. They say things like, I'm not disciplined. I've always been lazy. I fall off track after a week. But what if that wasn't true? What if that was just a story you've been repeating and your brain's been listening? Because the fastest way to change your body is to change the way you see yourself. Instead of asking, what should I eat today? Ask, what would a healthy person do right now? Instead of saying, I'm too tired to train, say, I train because I'm the kind of person who doesn't quit. This small mental shift turns effort into identity. And once it becomes part of who you are, you don't need to push as hard, you eat better without thinking about it, you train even when you're tired, and you walk because it's just part of your day, not some new goal you need to force. You're not trying to get fit, you're just living like someone who already is, which means yes, you can still eat a cookie, just maybe not the whole packet this time. So here's your mindset challenge. For the next 28 days, stop trying to be perfect and start practicing being the type of person who shows up, even on your worst days, even when you mess up, and even when no one's watching. That's how you change your body and your life, one decision at a time. The truth is, this 8-minute routine will get you moving, shift your mindset, and start changing your life. But that still leaves one big question. What exercises should you actually be doing to build real muscle at home? Because showing up is one thing, but doing the right movements is what creates real transformation. And that's exactly what I break down in this next video right here. So if you're serious about building strength, improving your body, and never needing a gym again, watch this video next. It'll show you the exact 5 no-equipment exercises that actually build muscle and how to use them for fast, long-lasting results. Trust me, this is where it really starts to click.